we cannot control all these things. So some
Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
good evening, ma'am. I'm doing good. What about you?
All right, I'm doing good too. Thank you for asking. So, how was your day today?
Today is very good. Like I'm attending session on clapping rope.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. So, you're having a good time?
yeah,
All right. Okay. Did you get a chance to go through the session notes?
yeah.
So, the topic for today is embarrassing moments.
Embarrassment. Yeah, embarrassment.
Should we begin?
Yeah.
What does the topic mean? What are embarrassing moments?
Embarrassing moment is a type of moment, like it is a moment when we feel ashamed or feeling guilty after doing something.
Hmm. Right, right. Okay. So, what is the most embarrassing moment you have ever experienced?
Yeah, I have experienced. I faced a situation in my
Hmm.
past. That time was in my I was in Delhi for
Okay.
taking class. I was taking classes for government examinations. So that time I was going out. I was going outside of my coaching center, and there was some fight or like this going on. So I was very scared. I
Okay.
was scared about this, and yeah, watching them, I start I watched them, and I fall down on the roadside
How did you fall down?
because I'm watching them, so I don't remember is there is something on the roadside, so I fall down. And after after happen this happen
After this
this I
happened,
yeah, I feel very embarrassed, like how
everyone is
careless I
looking at
am.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone looking at me.
Okay. All right. So, how do you usually react after being embarrassed? Hello, am I audible to you?
So many times I say sorry if I did something wrong by mistake, or sometimes I just smiled on the situation and try to cover up the situation.
Right. So, you just pass an awkward smile and just continue
Yeah.
with whatever you were doing, right? So, what goes
Yeah.
through your mind when you are like embarrassed? What all thoughts do you have?
That time thoughts comes in my mind, like how fool I am nowadays, like how I can
How
do this
foolish
or
am
like
I?
this. Yeah, how foolish am I?
What would people think? All of that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What is your reaction after you have had some time to think about it?
Uh, like what you want to ask?
Like, you had, supposing talking about that particular incident when you fell, like in
Yeah,
public, and it was kind of embarrassing for you. So, but
yeah,
later when you were thinking about that, what did you feel like? What was your reaction after you have had some time to think about it?
yeah. After thinking about this, after this incident, I went back my room, and uh,
Uh,
yeah, I told all the incident to my friend. They also laughed at me, and I was also laughing because it was very like you can say unexpected thing I did.
hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, do you think talking about embarrassment makes it easier to deal with?
Talking about embarrassment. Yeah.
Makes it easier to deal with?
Yes, yes. Like if we talk about, if we can talk about the situation, like if someone look at me while I'm doing something wrong, so
Yeah.
it becomes easier when I say like I'm sorry, or I don't think so. I don't want to do this. So it becomes little easy to
Hmm.
come up the situation.
So mostly you can also become very sad or conscious about yourself, or
Yeah,
nervous and all when something embarrassing happens. But
yeah,
later, when you think about it or talk about it to your friends, you realize that it was okay. It was not that big of a deal. It was something small and simple. And at that point, it hit you really hard and you felt really bad or
yeah.
very shameful or something.
Yeah, that is
But
why
then
I
it's fine.
laugh at the situation. That is why I laugh that situation because I think like it is not a very big thing what I did.
Hmm. Exactly, exactly. Why do you think we feel embarrassed?
Why? Yeah. Because we all want to do things correct, but sometimes we don't. We did yeah, we do unexpected things. Like
Can you
it's
frame
not.
it again? Like repeat it from the beginning. Frame it again.
Yeah, we all people want to do everything right, like everything perfect, but sometimes we do mistakes, or sometimes we cannot do a uh, right thing. So, yeah, these are the things.
Okay. All right. So it's just that main thought of more than you feeling bad about yourself, it is what people would think. Because if something
Yeah,
similar, if you fell on the road, but like nobody was around, you wouldn't even care, right? You'll just get up and start walking. But the fact that people are watching you and they might laugh at you, they would make
yeah,
fun of you or something like that. So those thoughts are what basically affects us, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So as time passes, do you think some incidents feel more embarrassing or less embarrassing?
Mm, yeah, like in day-to-day life we are doing so many things. So like when we did something wrong in our home, that there these things are like less embarrassment, we feel less embarrassed. But
Hmm.
after, like when we are in public place,
Hmm.
or like in our relatives place, that time we did something wrong, or that embarrassing moment affect more.
Hmm. Yeah, because somewhere they keep taunting you, reminding
Yeah.
you of that. So, yeah. Can you talk about some other incident that happened with you? Maybe in your school days or college days or something.
I don't remember any embarrassing moment right now.
Is it better to laugh off embarrassment than focus on it?
Yeah, we can laugh. We can laugh it. We can smile it. Like I didn't get anything about embarrassment. Like
Now, many a times when something happens, we like we feel so ashamed and we just want to run away from the situation and all. But later on, we should just like laugh it off. Oh, I right now like you're literally laughing and telling me that you fell on the road, right?
yeah,
So you're laughing at that moment, at that situation. So
yeah,
that is my question: is it better to laugh at such embarrassing incidents than focus on it? Like some people keep thinking about that. How could I do that? How did I end up in that situation? They'll keep saying that. because it's affecting them so much. So that is how they're focusing on it, right? So is it better to laugh it off or focus on it?
Yeah, it is better to laugh it, because laugh it
Why?
about, like we cannot control over the emotions, like that time we face the situation, we cannot change. So something happens with everyone, like anything happen with anyone, so we cannot control all these things. So some, like we cannot control our emotions also. So if we face any type of situation, so we can uh, laugh at the situation and try to forget about this what happened.
Hmm. Exactly. Okay. All right. When was the last time you said or thought how embarrassing?
Mm, yeah, uh, last week it happened with me when I eat banana. When I eat two banana, one is for my brother, one is for me, and but I ate both. And after my mother asked me like, where is the banana? So I I feel I felt so embarrassing because one
That
banana
you
for
ended
my
up
brother.
eating both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No. Okay. Some people, live on that moment and, stay at that moment for really long. And some people get over it quickly. Even when
Yeah.
it comes to food, some people, something bad happens and then the entire day they are in a bad mood because of that. And some
Yeah.
people quickly move on. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
it happened, let it be. It's in the past. And then they just continue and they are lively, in a good mood and everything. So in your
Yeah.
case, how is it? Like, do you stay on to hold on to one moment or one kind of a
Yeah,
mood, or do
yeah.
you?
When we talk about like food or any kind of dress, like this type of thing, I feel whole day. I think of about that moment whole day, and it spoil my mood
Yeah.
totally. Like I can't uh, forget this for a day on.
uh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. So you kind of hold on to it.
yeah.
So do you think it's good or bad?
Yeah, it's good because we don't think too much about this death thing, but I think about this too much.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we are at the end of the session. Time is up. So anything else you want to ask or say before we end?
No, man.
All right. Okay. So it was great talking to you. Just, you need to work on a few grammatical errors. So you're doing that here with practice, you'll get better. All right.
Okay.
Okay, then. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.